sun hangs low, dust drips slow, dog at my heel, gravel road low, granddad's hat on the same old nail, coffee in a chip cup, stories in the mail, blueprints leading through the leaning corn, shirt sleeves roll, since the early morn. It's just a golden field afternoon, shadows long, singing soft in June. Tractor hum fading in the haze, same old land, same old ways. Every road we turn, every seed we tune, writes our names in this golden field afternoon. Mama hums hymns by the kitchen screen, on the windowsill, sweet and clean. Kids chase clouds in the wagon ruts. We talk about rain and rising cost and luck. It's just a golden field afternoon, shadows long, singing soft in June. Tractor hum fading in the haze, same old land, same old ways. Every road we turn, every seed we tune, writes our names in this golden field afternoon. We've had hard years, cracked hands, thin nights. Still we walk these acres counting small lights. When the breeze rolls low through the wheat like a hymn, I hear my father's voice riding in on the wind. Oh yeah, it's just a golden field afternoon, shadows long, singing soft in June. Tractor hum fading in the haze, same old land, same old ways. Every road we turn, every seed we tune, writes our names in this golden field afternoon. Sun slips down, sky turns wine. We head for home, leaving gold behind. Gravel popping under these old worn tires, coffee in a mason jar cooling by my knee, mailbox names I used to know by heart wave like ghosts reaching out for me. Corn cornfields leaning in like they remember. Handprints on that leaning pasture gate. A dog in the rear view snoring in the blankets. Every mile of memory I can't shake. There's dust on the dashboard, sun in my eyes, driving through the days we left behind. Every fence post feels like a porch light burning, calling this stubborn heart in from the wild, yeah. Dust on the dashboard, tears in my smile, rolling through the rows of my old life. Mama's house is smaller than I pictured. Fresh paint on the porch, we carved our names. The tire swing still creaks the way it used to, like it's singing all our childhood games. Pulled over where the county road goes narrow, killed the engine, let the quiet speed. Took my hat off, said her name out loud, felt it tremble somewhere underneath. There's dust on the dashboard, sun in my eyes, driving through the days we left behind. Every fence post feels like a porch light burning, calling this stubborn heart in from the wild, yeah. Dust on the dashboard, tears in my smile, rolling through the rows of my old life. I left with a suitcase full of thunder, chasing some sky I never could catch. Now the evening's laying down like a blanket on fields that always took me back. There's dust on the dashboard, sun in my eyes, driving through the days we left behind. Every fence post feels like a porch light burning, calling this stubborn heart in from the wild, yeah. Dust on the dashboard, humming that old style, rolling through the rows of my old life. Dust on the dashboard, one last mile. Screen door creaks like it always did. Boots on that faded welcome mat. Granddad's hat still on the same old nail. Dust in the window, sun painting tracks. Coffee rings on Mama's old table, crayon marks on the pantry wall, names and heights and wobbly pencil proof we were tiny and 10 feet tall. This old farmhouse holds my heart. Every worn board knows my name. Peeling paint in a front porch light, still burning like a little flame. When the world feels cold and loud, I drive back down that gravel road to this old farmhouse and the kid I used to know. flying through the clover, fireflies in a mason jar, grandma humming over dishes, Sunday hymns floating out to the yard. Rusty swing with a crooked chain, singing back up to my wild young voice. Thought I'd leave and never look back, and didn't know it would feel like a choice. This old farmhouse holds my heart. Every worn board knows my name. Peeling paint in a front porch light, still burning like a little flame. When the world feels cold and loud, I drive back down that gravel road to this old farmhouse and the kid I used to know. Whoa, I close my eyes and I'm made again. Mud on my knees, grass on my skin. Daddy's low laugh floating on the wind, telling me, son, just breathe it in. This old farmhouse holds my heart. Every worn board knows my name. Peeling paint and a front porch light, still burning like a little flame. When the ache gets hard to hide, I let these memories take control. In this old farmhouse, I can lay my burdens down and finally feel whole. Sunrise leaning on the fence rail, coffee steaming in my rough hands, boot prints cutting through the cool dew, same path my daddy's boots once ran, rosy yellow like a choir, heads bowed heavy toward the ground. Rust red barn with the paint flake, old dog sleeping, doesn't make a sound. Under this harvest moon over the barn, I feel years and every scar on my arms. Golden corn sways, telling me stay. Nothing here rushes my heart away. Under this harvest moon over the barn, I remember who I am. That old tractor coughs, then chuckles like it's laughing at my gray hair. I pat the hood, say we're still kicking. Dust floats slow through the gentle air. All those storms we've ridden through, all those fields I almost lost. Somehow every autumn evening pays me back for what it cost. Under this harvest moon over the barn, I feel years and every scar on my arms. Golden corn sways, telling me stay. Nothing here rushes my heart away. Under this harvest moon over the barn, I remember who I am. Kids' names carved in the pine beam, faded dates above my head. Voices echo when the wind sings, turns the dust to words they said. Under this harvest moon over the barn, I feel years in every scar on my arms. Golden corn sways telling me stay. Nothing here rushes my heart away. Under this harvest moon over the barn, I remember who I am. I remember who I am.
Old house at the end of the lane, paint peeling off your window frame. Rocking chair creaks like it knows my name as the sun slides down real slow. Boots by the door where my granddad prayed. Coffee can full of rusted nails and change. Every board in the floor remembers our weight and the secrets we never told. This old wooden house still holds me like a mama with tired hands. Every crack in the wall knows my story. Every field out back understands. If I close my eyes, I hear it calling through the wind and the distant train. This old wooden house still holds me at the end of that red lane. Fence line leaning like an old best friend. Cows in the pasture, heads bowed in the wind. Tire swing hanging where we used to spin till the stars turned into smoke. Jar of buttons on the kitchen shelf, faded curtains that she sewed herself. I trace every memory like a wedding bell, tied tight around my hope. This old wooden house still holds me like a mama with tired hands. Every crack in the wall knows my story. Every field out back understands. If I close my eyes, I hear it calling through the wind and the distant train. This old wooden house still holds me at the end of that red lane. Been gone so long, but I'm not gone far. Got dirt in my boots, got home in my heart. When the world gets loud and the nights get hard, I drive back down to where we started. This old wooden house still holds me like a mama with tired hands. Every crack in the wall knows my story. Every field out back understands. If I close my eyes, I hear it calling on a low familiar refrain. This old wooden house still holds me at the end of that red lane. At the end of that red dirt lane.
Sun creeping over the grain mill roof, pickup trucks lying down Main, mason jars clinking in the cardboard boxes, that old dog asleep in the lane. Granddad's cat pulled low at the tailgate, selling sweet corn by the ear. Says, boy, these fields raise your daddy and you. I can still smell the diesel right here. Saturday at the farmer's market, dust on my boots, cash in a coffee can, handmade signs on crooked fences. Every face says, hey, I know that man. Someday that road might pull me farther, but my heart parks by that rusty grain cart. Every time I think of home, I started back on Saturday at the farmer's market. Miss Annie's pies on the folding table, peach juice running down my wrist. High school band on a plywood trailer, missing half the notes they hit. There's a girl with sunburned shoulders, laughing, counting change from a metal tin. I was too shy to say I loved her, so I just buy another jar and grin. Dust on my boots, cash in a coffee can, handmade signs on crooked fences. Every face says, hey, I know that man. Someday that road might pull me farther, but my heart parks by that rusty grain cart. Every time I think of home, I started back on Saturday at the farmer's market. I'm stuck in a high-rise window, watching traffic crawl and glow. Close my eyes and I hear that whistle, feel the county fair halo. If I make it back by harvest, I'll stand right where I used to stand. Bag of beans in my left shirt pocket, shaking every weathered hand. Farmer's market, dust on my boots, cash in a coffee can, handmade signs on crooked fences. Every face says, hey, I know that man. Someday that road might pull me farther, but my heart parks by that rusty grain cart. Every time the world feels hard and I go back to Saturday at the farmer's market. Long track, fading town, boots up, window down, old brown suitcase by my knee, coffee cooling next to me, fields roll by in crooked rows, red barn roofs and crows in the corn below. Dust on the glass, I draw your name, smudge it out as the wheels complain. Every mile feels half a prayer, half a joke I tell the country air. Rust on the rail, gold in the sky, smoke on my voice as the years roll by. Every fence post, every weathered sign carries back a piece of that old life of mine. Rolling through the fields where we used to run, chasing down the shadows of a setting sun. Rust on the rail, but the line still holds. carrying my memories home. Porch light distant, small and weak, I hear Mama laughing when I was 8. Fresh cut hay on a Saturday, pickup stalled by the creek that day. You in a dress, you said you hated, bare feet swinging, breath all baited. First shy kiss on a rattling bridge, train below like a beating ridge. Rust on the rail, gold in the sky, smoke on my voice as the years roll by. Every fence post, every weathered sign carries back a piece of that old life of mine. Rolling through the fields where we used to run, chasing down the shadows of a setting sun. Rust on the rail, but the line still holds, carrying my memories home. Funny how a slow ride can pull you back fast. One soft whistle and you're lost in the past. Rust on the rail, gold in the sky, smoke on my voice as the years roll by. Every fence post, every weathered sign carries back a piece of that old life of mine. Rolling through the fields where we used to run, chasing down the shadows of a setting sun. Rust on the rail, but the line still holds, carrying my memories home. Home again, same old road. Train pulls on, but my heart unloads. Bare feet on these old porch boards, dust still on my jeans from the day. Sun sinking low past the red barn roof, fireflies waking in the hay. Mama's iced tea sweating on the railing, Granddad's hat hangs on that nail. Dogs half asleep by the rocking chair, crickets singing down the trail. Summer wind in the fields keeps calling, through the corn, through the tall rye grain. Carries every laugh, every story, every joy, every stubborn little pain. This family farm in my memory feels closer every time it blows in. I close my eyes, lean back, start smiling, riding that old summer wind. Daddy's slow voice, talking harvest, counting blessings more than rows. Sister drawing hearts in the spilled feed dust, humming songs only she knows. Grandma's pipe cooling on the window, steam rising like a Sunday prayer. We didn't know much, but each other felt like riches sitting there. Summer wind in the fields fields keeps calling, through the corn, through the tall rye grain. Carries every laugh, every story, every joy, every stubborn little pain. This family of farm in my memory feels closer every time it blows in. I close my eyes, lean back, start smiling, riding that old summer wind. Now these hands are older, rougher town lights glow where stars once did. But one with a cut grass, I'm barefoot again, just a sunburned, wide-eyed kid. Oh yeah, summer wind in the fields keeps calling, through the corn, through the tall rye grain. Carries every laugh, every story, every joy, every stubborn little pain. This family farm in my memory lives on every time it blows in. I hum along, tap time on the railing, riding that old summer wind. Coffee in a chipped tin cup, boots by the back door, dusted red. Screen door squeaks, dog lifts his head. Kettle sings before the sun does, old cap hanging on the same old nail. Granddad's jacket on the chair, faded map of all this land, right there in the lines on his hands. Sunrise over red dirt fields, gold on the barn, on the rusted wheels. Rooster calling out like church bells ring. Another quiet day the country brings. I breathe it in, this simple grace. Every mile of fence, every wrinkled face, this little piece of earth I'm standing on feels like home at the break of dawn. Tractor keys in a coffee can, jars of nails by the window light. Mama's voice on the old porch rail, humming soft as the sky turns bright. Dust trails where the cows walk slow, corn rows leaning toward the glow. All my yesterdays in that oak tree swing, still creaking out my childhood dreams. Sunrise over red dirt fields, gold on the barn, on the rusted wheels. Rooster calling out like church bells ring. Another quiet day the country brings. I breathe it in, this simple grace. Every mile of fence, every wrinkled face, this little piece of earth I'm standing on feels like home at the break of dawn. One day I'll be the old man here, leaning on that same worn rail, telling some wide-eyed kid the tale of how this place raised me up. Sunrise over red dirt fields, gold on the barn, on the rusted wheels. Rooster calling church bells ring. Another quiet day the country brings. I breathe it in, this simple grace. Every mile of fence, every wrinkled face, this little piece of earth I'm standing on feels like home at the break of dawn.
Came up on a coffee can fire, Granddad's boots by the back door rail, saddle on a post, dust on that leather, rust on the old blue pail. I'd swing up slow on that old red gelding, bare hands tangled in his mane, creek frog hanging like a Sunday secret, new diamonds on the lane. Back when fences were just wire and weather, and every acre knew my name, we rode that brown earth side by side together, slow as a porch swing, free as a train. I still hear hooves in the high grass calling every time the daylight yields. Back when all my prayers were small and simple, horseback riding across those fields. Dust on my jeans and a hand-me-down Stetson, barn cats sleeping in the hay, Grandma's voice through the screen door drifting, don't you stay out past the day. We chased that sun till it sank down level, with rows of cotton long and straight, just me and him in that big round silence where a boy grows up to wait. Back when fences were just wire and weather, and every acre knew my name, we rode that brown earth side by side together, slow as a porch swing, free as a train. I still hear hooves in the high grass calling every time the daylight yields. Back when all my prayers were small and simple, horseback riding across those fields. Now I'm stuck in town with a suit coat collar, traffic lights instead of stars. Close my eyes and the air smells summer, and I'm brushing down that old bay mare. Back when fences were just wire and weather, and every acre knew my name, we rode that brown earth side by side together, slow as a porch swing, free as a train. I still hear hooves in the high grass calling every time the daylight yields. Back when all my prayers were small and simple, horseback riding across those fields.
Dust on the dash, map in the glove box, ripped in half thermos, coffee riding shotgun, boot on the cracked old gas, fence post leaning, barn roof rusted, paint long past radio humming low and lazy, time moving slow, real slow at last, riding this old truck through the cornfields, sun laying down in a golden sky, windows roll down on a gravel dream, let that country roll on by. Every mile feels like a memory, every turn's a hometown sign, riding this old truck through the cornfields, feeling younger than the years I've mined. Mama's house coat on the clothesline, wave like still there saying drive safe son. Mailbox names all chipped and crooked, folks I grew up with, some come, some gone. Scarecrow leaning garden rows that reach so high, dust kicks up like faded footage from some sweet year I can't rewind. Riding this old truck through the cornfields, sun laying down in a golden sky, windows rolled down on a gravel dream, let that country roll on by. Every mile feels like a memory, every turn's a hometown sign, riding this old truck through the cornfield, feeling younger than the years I've mined. Headlights waiting for the dark, crickets starting up their choir. I chase that last line of light like I'm chasing my first desire. The steering wheel worn smooth from all the days I held on tight. Funny how an old farm road can still make the whole world feel right. Riding this old truck through the cornfields, sun laying down in a golden sky, windows rolled down on a gravel dream, let that country roll on by. Every mile feels like a memory, every turn's a hometown sign, riding this old truck through the cornfields till the stars spill out across my mind. Dust on my boots, breeze in the beams, smoke from the pit, curling through dreams. Kids chasing fireflies, laugh till they fall, crickets like a choir outside the wall. Lanterns in the rafters, swinging slow, swinging swinging slow, shadows dancing on the floorboards, like stories we used to know. We'd pass that jar, we'd pass the time, till the sky turns embers blue. Lanterns in the rafters make old nights feel brand new. Granddad in the doorway, carving a grin, tapping to a rhythm deep in his skin. Neighbors on hay bales sharing the day, every little heartache one song away. Lanterns in the rafters, swinging slow, swinging slow. Shadows dancing on the floorboards, like stories we used to know. We pass that jar, we pass the time, till the sky turns embers blue. Lanterns in the rafters make old nights feel brand new. One more tune, then two, then three. Oh yeah, we keep saying soon, but we never leave. Soft low whistle, right in the dark, like a lonely fire, guarding the spark. Lanterns in the rafters, swinging slow, swinging slow. Shadows dancing on the floorboards, like stories we used to know. We hold on loose, we hold on tight to every small, simple truth. Lanterns in the rafters make old hearts feel like you.
Old two-lane ribbon runs past Daddy's land. Mailbox leans sideways like it's waving my hand. Sun caught the wheat tops, turned them into flames. Every mile I'm closer to the boy that knew my name. Golden wheat fields rolling slow, wooden fences in a row. Every post holds a story I left behind. I breathe that dust, I taste that rain. Close my eyes, I'm there again. Southern wind is stitching up my mind. Every mile back home, I feel it mend in time. Mama's old clothesline still hums in my head. Sheets full of sunshine laughed where we were fed. Boot prints by the back door, faded but they stay, like a quiet choir singing, "You're okay." Golden wheat fields rolling slow, wooden fences in a row. Every post holds a story I left behind. I breathe that dust, I taste that rain. Close my eyes, I'm there again. Southern wind is stitching up my mind. Every mile back home, I feel it mend in time. drawl of evening, crickets start a small town lullaby. I let the past ride shotgun just this evening, then let it go as I drive on by. Golden wheat fields rolling slow, wooden fences in a row. Every herd feels smaller in that light. I breathe that dust, I taste that rain. Close my eyes, I'm whole again. Southern wind is stitching up my mind. This old road back home keeps healing me each time.
Coffee can spitting by my boot heel, sun creeping over that red dirt road. Mama's old rocker keeps a slow squeak back and forth, same stories we know. Rust on the gate, paint on my fingers, hound dog dreaming in the shade out back. Wind through the corn sings a tired tune, I hum along, straw hat tipped low. This is my kingdom of splinters and dust, old wooden barns and a pickup with rust. Windmill creaks like it's praying for rain. I just sit here letting time be late. Southern fields roll like a faded song. Roads run straight but my thoughts drift along. If you're looking for me, I ain't far. I'm right here, living slow on this farm. Granddad's hammer hanging by the doorway, leather grip worn smooth from his hand, boot prints baked in that red clay driveway, like he's still walking all over this land. Jar on the shelf full of last year's pennies, next to the Bible he could almost quote. I read a line, then I close my eyes, hear his gravel laugh in my throat. This is my kingdom of splinters and dust, old wooden barns and a pickup with rust. Windmill creaks like it's praying for rain. I just sit here letting time be late. Southern fields roll like a faded song. Roads run straight but my thoughts drift along. If you're looking for me, I ain't far. I'm right here, living slow on this farm. Cicadas singing like a Sunday choir, sky catching fire as the daylight goes. I tip my hat to the old tin roof, every den a story only this place knows. This is my kingdom of splinters and dust, old wooden barns and a pickup with rust. Windmill creaks like it's praying for rain. I just sit here letting time be late. Southern fields roll like a faded song. Roads run straight but my heart holds on. If you're looking for me, I ain't far. I'm right here, growing old on this farm.
Boots on the porch, coffee in a chipped tin cup, Granddad's hat on a bent nail, son just thinking about getting up. Screen door squeaks like it always did back then. Dust on the old farm road rising slow like an old-time friend. Dust on the old farm road, gold in the wheat out there. Wind talking low through the fence line posts, hay in my shirt, straw in my hair. Life was little, life was loud, in that leaning, weathered home I still ride back in my mind down that dusty old farm road. Mama hums hymns, hanging clothes on that crooked wire. Dog sleeps deep on the tractor tire. Smoke from the stove, slow lazy fire. Mail came late, but it always made its way. Name in the paper once a year at the county fair in May. Dust on the old farm road, gold in the wheat out there. Wind talking low through the fence line posts, hay in my shirt, straw in my hair. Oh, I remember life was little, life was loud, in that leaning, weathered home I still ride back in my mind down that dusty old farm road. Now I'm miles from that barn and yard, reading names on passing signs. But step by step, page by page, I hear that supper bell chime. Every sunset out this window turns to that red sky I know. Shadows long on a rusted gate and that road where I learned to grow. Dust on the old farm road, gold in the wheat out there. Wind talking low through the fence line posts, hay in my shirt, straw in my hair. Life was little, life was loud, in that leaning, weathered home I still ride back in my mind down that dusty old farm road. I still ride back every time down that dusty old farm road. Two-lane ribbon, fading stripe and broken sign. Maps in the glove box, but I just follow the sky. Diner coffee, cooling on the dashing phone. Old dog sleeping, dreaming fields and heading home. I've got dust on the radio, corn in the rear view, sun melting slow on a red barn roof, porch swing shadows and a windmill turning slow. These miles feel like stories, only heartbeats know. Just me and the road and the fields that roll, dust on the radio. White church steeple peeking over rows of green, kids with fireflies chasing summer down the stream, hand out the window catching every easy breeze. Mailbox names sound like distant family. I've got dust on the radio, corn in the rear view, sun melting slow on a red barn roof, porch swing shadows and a windmill turning slow. These miles feel like stories, only heartbeats know. Just me and the road and the fields that roll, dust on the radio. Soft squeeze and the tie span dropping to a hush. That old screen door in my mind still squeaks every time I leave. Mama calling from the drive, boy, don't be a stranger to these leaves. Sky's on fire, but the day feels young. I chase that feeling till the crickets hum. Oh yeah. I've got dust on the radio, corn in the rear view, sun almost gone but the glow shines through, porch swing shadows and a windmill turning slow. These miles feel like stories, only heartbeats know. Just me and the road and the fields that roll, dust on the radio. Dust on the radio. Sun came up on a red dirt lane, coffee in a mason jar, steaming the grain. Daddy's old hat on a nail by the door, same screen slam I'd heard since I was 4. Long rows waiting on a walk behind plow, sweat on my neck but it felt right somehow. Barefoot boy in my brother's old shirt, dust in my teeth and a song in the dirt. Those were quiet days, slow as molasses, watching clouds drift over church house glasses. Mama humming low while the porch swing creaks, crickets calling out the end of the week. Every little worry faded with the sun going down on that front porch after sundown. Dinner bell rang, we'd wash in the pan, rust-stained water run over my hand. Cornbread crumbs on a pine wood plate, radio murmur, we'd bow and wait. Grandpa's stories about the hard years past, laughs like gravel when the punchline lands. He'd lean back, whistle some wordless tune, watch the lightning bugs flicker and June. Those were quiet days, slow as molasses, watching clouds drift over church house glasses. Mama
humming low while the porch swing creaks. Crickets calling out the end of the week. Every little worry faded with the sun going down on that front porch after sundown. I close my eyes, I still smell hay, hear the screen door sigh at the end of the day. World got loud, but in my mind I'm there. Warm night air and nothing to compare. Those were quiet days, slow as molasses, watching clouds drift over church house glasses. Mama humming low while the porch swing creaks. Crickets calling out the end of the week. Every little worry faded with the sun going down on that front porch after sundown. Just that front porch after sundown.
Dust on the mailbox flag, sun just leaning on the barn. Coffee steaming, screen door creaking, boot prints in the yard. Granddad's hat on the fence post, same place it's always been. I breathe in that cut hay morning, feel the year roll in. Harvest Road again, rust red trucks and a line of friends. Slow drive, gravel singing under us. Waves from every old front step. Time moves easy as a Sunday breath. I swear I'm 12 years old right then, on this harvest road again. Mama's jars all lined up like jewels on the kitchen shelf. She hums some forgotten chorus, soft as talking to herself. Combines crawl like old green turtles, chewing rows till the day turns dim. We count loads like counting blessings, simple as an evening hymn. Harvest Road again, rust red trucks and a line of friends. Slow drive, gravel singing under us. Waves from every old front step. Time moves easy as a Sunday breath. I swear I'm 12 years old right then, on this harvest road again. Wind in the corn stalks answer back to every low, long whistle tune. Feels like the fields remember us, and every late September moon. Harvest Road again, rust red trucks and a line of friends. Slow drive, gravel singing under us. Waves from every old front step. Time moves easy as a Sunday breath. I swear I'm 12 years old right then, on this harvest road again. On this harvest road again. Gravel road fading into dark,
size on a rusted hinge. Fireflies drift over cut hay roads like slow dancing sparks on the wind. Old dog curled by the leaning fence, tail twitches at every passing car. But there ain't been one in an hour now, just me in this quiet yard. Lantern light and cricket songs, soft glow painted on the old red barn. Boots kicked off, my worries gone, heart laid down in this dusty yard. If I close my eyes, I'm still that boy, bare feet racing through the rye. Lantern light and cricket songs hold this whole wide world tonight. Tin roof hums with a cooling breeze, owl calls out from the cottonwoods. Mama's chair rocks on the front porch boards, though her hands are still like I knew they would. Granddad's coat on a rusted nail smells like smoke and summer rain. I swear I hear him humming low through these boards and window panes. Lantern light and cricket songs, soft glow painted on the old red barn. Boots kicked off, my worries gone, heart laid down in this dusty yard. If I close my eyes, I'm still that boy, bare feet racing through the rye. Lantern light and cricket songs hold this whole wide world tonight. Stars hang heavy over pasture wire, milky trail across the sky. Every scar and every mile fade out in this pale moonshine. I came back just to sit and breathe in the hush of this old farm. Let the years fall off my shoulders like dust from these tired palms, yeah. Lantern light and cricket songs, soft glow painted on the old red barn. Boots kicked off, my fears are gone, heart laid down in this dusty yard. If I close my eyes, I'm still that boy, chasing sparks in the amber light. Lantern light and cricket songs keep my childhood burning bright. Coffee tin rattles on the old stovetop, sun sneaks in through a tear in the shade. Rooster on the fence with his half-croaked song, chasing off what's left of the night I made. Morning comes easy on this red clay ground, boots by the doorway, heart settled down. Wind through the cotton, sound of a plow starting slow. I don't need much but the sky and the slant, splinters in my fingers, dirt in my hands, peace in the pace of the day as it unfolds.
lush green tractor by the barn out back, leaning like it's heard every joke I've told. Paint peeling gentle off the feed room door, stories in the wood where the hinges hold. Morning comes easy on this red playground, boots by the doorway, heart settled down. Wind through the cotton, sound of a plow starting slow. I don't need much but the sky and this land, splinters in my fingers, dirt in my hands, peace in the pace of the day as it unfolds. Post line like soldiers in the dew, crows on a wire humming along too. If there's a better heaven I'll be surprised, 'cause I've already found it in this sunrise. Morning comes easy on this red playground, boots by the doorway, heart settled down. Wind through the cotton, sound of a plow starting slow. I don't need much but the sky and this land, splinters in my fingers, dirt in my hands, peace in the pace of the day as it unfolds. Old hound dog by my busted boot, crickets singing through the screen door crack, granddad's hat hanging on that nail, been there since he never came back. These quiet nights on the farm, rocking slow in this old wood chair, porch light fading like a firefly spark, dust on my jeans, peace in the air, every sigh in the wind feels like home, feels like home. On these quiet nights on the farm. Cornfield waves in the dusky blue, one star winks where the sun just sank. Coffee gone cold on the armrest rail, but I sip it anyhow, whisper thanks. These quiet nights on the farm, rocking slow in this old wood chair, porch light fading like a firefly spark, dust on my jeans, peace in the air, every sigh in the wind feels like home, feels like home. On these quiet nights on the farm. Daddy's boots by the welcome mat, I hear their names in the low field breeze, like they're right here talking back. Oh yeah,
Quiet nights on the farm, rocking slow in this old wood chair. Porch light fading like a firefly spark. Dust on my jeans, peace in the air. Every sigh in the wind feels like home, feels like home. On these quiet nights on the farm. Red clay road, dust on my boots. Mama on the front porch swing, shelling peas in her worn out shoes. Old blue truck parked by the well. Granddad's hat on the fence post, leaning like it always fell. Now it's wheat fields in my rearview, golden waves that raise me up. Every mile I roll I miss you, that leaning barn, that coffee cup. I'm headed where the lights burn brighter, but this old heart is driving slow, leaving that farm town sunrise with a backseat full of home. Faded store, screen door slab, old men talking weather, cards and bottle caps. Church bell ringing, Sunday glow. I learned to drive on county lines, stalling out, then letting go. Now it's wheat fields in my rear view, golden waves that raise me up. Every mile I roll I miss you, that crooked fence, that faithful mud. I'm headed where the lights burn brighter, but this old heart is driving slow, leaving that farm town laughter with a backseat full of home. I thought leaving meant I'd lose it, all those little quiet things. But every fence post, every gravel turn rides along with me, rides along with me. Oh, still it's wheat fields in my rear view, painted in a mercy light. Every ache I feel it heals too as they fade into the night. I'm chasing down a future sunrise, but I'm never really gone, 'cause that farm town's in my voice lines, and it's humming in this song. Yeah, backseat full of home. Backseat full of home. Gravel popping under worn out tires, coffee in a jar by the radio glow. Map folded up on the dashboard, Bible got 3 more days till anywhere feels like home. Fence posts lean like old men talking, rust on the gate, paint long gone. Wind combs through those amber oceans, chasing the dust off this heart I'm riding on. Wheat field sunsets painting up the sky, gold runs out to the end of my sight. I just pull over, kill the engine quiet, let the day bleed slow into the night. If this old road keeps rolling like it's been, I keep watching that sun go down again. Wheat field sunsets, they keep calling me back, my friend. Bugs splatter glass and a cracked up mirror shows a stranger grinning through the lines I've earned. Blueprint stamped in the dirt by the shoulder, every mile a lesson I never quite learned. Storm cloud memories, small town goodbyes, her name carved deep in a cottonwood tree. Sky catches fire, turns her hair in my mind, I watch it fade slow across the prairie. Wheat field sunsets painting up the sky, gold runs out to the end of my sight. I just pull over, kill the engine quiet, let the day bleed slow into the night. If this old road keeps rolling like it's been, I'll keep watching that sun go down again. Wheat field sunsets, they keep calling me back, my friend. Someday I'll park by an old red mailbox, keys on a nail, boots by the door. Till then it's mile signs and roadside motels, and that same soft fire I'm chasing toward. Wheat field sunsets painting up the sky, gold runs out to the end of my sight. I just pull over, kill the engine quiet, let the day bleed slow into the night. If this old road keeps rolling like it's been, I'll keep watching that sun go down again. Wheat field sunsets, yeah, they're the only place I've ever been. Watching that sun over waves of grain. One more goodbye, I drive on again.
Paint peeling on a leaning gate, rust on the latch, but we swung it anyway. Bare feet dancing in the tractor ruts, dog chasing dust in the heat of May. Mama yelling, but she tried not to smile. Supper on the stove took her a little while. Granddad's hat on a crooked nail, hanging by the door like a county tale. Back when the barn was new, red boards bright in the morning dew, horses breathing clouds in the amber air, world felt wide as the fields out there. Back when the barn was new, sun poured gold on everything we knew, those days still right in the rear view. Back when the barn was new, we'd climb that loft till our hands turned brown, straw in our hair, looking down on town. Couldn't see much, just a gravel road, a path
passing truck and a heavy load. Daddy's old radio on a windowsill, static and stories from over the hill. We'd hum along, but we'd mostly listen to the creak of the boards and the cricket's rhythm. Back when the barn was new, red boards bright in the morning dew, horses breathing clouds in the ember air. World felt wide as the fields out there. Back when the barn was new, sun poured gold on everything we knew. Those days still right in the rear view. Back when the barn was new. Now that roof's sagging where we carved our names, rain slips through like forgotten flames. I stand in the doorway, close my eyes, hear boys and laugh in the summer sky. Oh yeah. Back when the barn was new, red boards bright in the morning dew, horses breathing clouds in the amber air. World felt wide as the fields out there. Back when the barn was new, sun poured gold on everything we knew. I still walk that memory like a worn out shoe. Back when the barn was new. Red dirt road and a leaning mailbox. Mama yelling, shut that door. Sun stuck high in a white July sky. Bare feet on the kitchen floor. Granddad's hat on the back porch railing. Coffee tin full of rusty nails. I learned to work from his weathered hands, and how to read the clouds for hail. Back when the screen door slammed and the world felt small, but it was all we had. Chasing fireflies in a coffee can, laughing at the thunder like a foolish man. I still hear that evening train rolling slow through fields of grain. Back when the screen door slammed, that's where I became who I am. Cane pole bent on the muddy creek bank, truck bed full of feed and twine. Grandma humming while the beans kept snapping, pies cooling on the window line. Sunday words from a soft-spoke preacher, dust motes dancing in the fan. I learned grace from a choir off key, and how to shake another's hand. Back when the screen door slammed and the world felt small, but it was all we had. Chasing fireflies in a coffee can, laughing at the thunder like a foolish man. on a sunset wind. Back when the screen door slammed and the world felt small, but it was all we had. Chasing fireflies in a coffee can, laughing at the thunder like a foolish man.